Hello everyone! Today we're taking a relaxing walk through Cascais, one of Portugal's most charming seaside towns. From colorful streets and lively squares to dramatic ocean views and peaceful beaches, we'll experience the best this coastal gem has to offer. So, let's start exploring and see what makes Cascais such a special destination. This beautiful coastal town lies about 30 kilometers west of Lisbon, settled along Portugal's Atlantic coast. Cascais was originally a small fishing village, but its story changed in the late 19th century when King Louis I chose it as his summer residence. Soon, members of the Portuguese royal family and wealthy European aristocrats followed, transforming the town into an elegant seaside retreat. Today, Cascais perfectly blends its royal heritage with colorful streets, beautiful beaches, lively squares, and a relaxed coastal atmosphere. Now, let's take a look at the places we'll be visiting today, and then explore Cascais together. Our first stop is Boca do Inferno, which translates to Hell's Mouth. It's one of the most famous natural attractions in Cascais, and a place where the power of the Atlantic Ocean is on full display. What you're looking at today was formed over thousands of years. Powerful waves, strong winds, and constant erosion gradually carved this dramatic cliff into a large sea cave. Eventually, the roof of the cave collapsed, creating the deep rocky chasm we see today. Every wave that crashes into the rocks sends water rushing into the opening, creating a spectacular display of spray and sound. Boca do Inferno has attracted visitors for well over a century. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, it became a favorite destination for artists, photographers, and travelers who came here to admire the rugged Portuguese coastline. Even today, it's considered one of the most photographed places in the Cascais area. The name Hell's Mouth comes from exactly that experience. During stormy weather, the waves can explode through the narrow opening with incredible force, producing a deep, roaring noise that reminded people of the entrance to the underworld. On calm summer days like today, the scene is much more peaceful, but it's still easy to imagine how dramatic it becomes when the Atlantic is at its wildest. As you walk around the viewpoint, you'll notice the different colors of the cliffs. The golden limestone contrasts beautifully with the deep blue Atlantic Ocean, especially when the sun is shining. The surrounding coastline is just as impressive, with rugged rock formations shaped by nature over countless generations. On our way out, we don't miss the chance to browse a local market and take a look at some of Cascais' unique souvenirs. Once we've taken in the views and explored Boca do Inferno, we'll continue our walk toward the heart of Cascais. On the way, take a moment to listen to the sound of the ocean, feel the Atlantic breeze, and admire the incredible power of nature. As we continue our walk, we arrive at Marechal Carmona Park, one of the greenest and most peaceful places in Cascais. Before entering the park, we pass by the beautiful palace of the Counts of Guimarães, an elegant early 20th century residence that now serves as a museum. Right in front of the palace is a small, sheltered beach where both locals and visitors often swim during the warmer months. And now we take our way through the entrance of this beautiful park. Palace of the Counts of Guimarães, built in 1900, combines Gothic, Renaissance, and Manueline architectural styles, giving it a unique appearance. Inside, visitors can explore beautifully decorated rooms, antique furniture, paintings, and an impressive library with thousands of historic books. The museum also houses collections of Portuguese and European art, making it one of Cascais' cultural highlights. Marechal Carmona Park is covering more than 10 hectares. This beautiful public park offers a welcome escape from the busy streets of Cascais. Just beside the palace stands the charming chapel of São Sebastião. Although small, this historic chapel adds to the peaceful atmosphere of the estate and reminds visitors of Cascais' rich religious and cultural heritage. Our next stop is Cascais Marina, one of the liveliest spots along the town's waterfront. Opened in 1999, the marina has become a popular destination for both sailing enthusiasts and visitors looking to enjoy the beautiful Atlantic views. With space for more than 600 boats and yachts, it's one of Portugal's best-known marinas and regularly hosts international sailing events. As we walk along the promenade, we see everything from small sailing boats to impressive luxury yachts, all set against the backdrop of the Atlantic Ocean. From here, we'll continue our walk along the coastline and discover even more of Cascais' beautiful seaside charm. We're now passing through Papa Francisco Park, a peaceful green space dedicated to Pope Francis in recognition of his visit to Portugal for World Youth Day 2023. Surrounded by trees and open lawns, the park offers a quiet place to relax, away from the busy waterfront. From here, we'll continue our walk toward the historic center of Cascais. We've now arrived at the Citadel of Cascais, Fortaleza de Nossa Senhora da Luz de Cascais, one of the town's most important historic landmarks. Standing in front of the entrance, you'll notice the bronze soldier statues, which pay tribute to the generations of soldiers who once served here. As we make our way inside, look to your right, where a series of striking contemporary sculptures creates a fascinating contrast with the centuries-old stone walls. The fortress was built in the late 16th century to defend the entrance to Cascais Bay and the route to Lisbon. The fortress played a key role in protecting Portugal's coastline from pirate attacks and foreign invasions. Today, the fortress is much more than a military monument. It has been transformed into a cultural and artistic center while preserving its historic character. Now, let's step inside and explore this remarkable landmark together. As military threats gradually disappeared, the fortress lost its defensive role and was carefully restored. Today, its historic buildings are home to museums, art exhibitions, cultural events, and even a luxury hotel. As we walk through its courtyards and stone pathways, it's easy to imagine the soldiers who once stood guard here while also appreciating how this centuries-old fortress has been, given a new life as one of Cascais' most vibrant cultural landmarks. Leaving the citadel behind, we make our way down toward the waterfront, where some of Cascais' most beautiful views begin to unfold. Along the promenade, elegant historic buildings stand beside cafes and restaurants, reflecting the town's transformation from a small fishing village into one of Portugal's most fashionable seaside resorts. Many of these buildings date back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when Cascais became the preferred summer destination of the Portuguese royal family and European aristocracy. As we continue walking, the view opens up to Baía de Cascais or Cascais Bay, the heart of the town's coastline. Thanks to its calm, sheltered waters, this bay has been an important natural harbor for centuries. Fishing boats once filled these waters, while today you'll find sailboats, swimmers, and visitors enjoying the peaceful atmosphere. The sandy beach and colorful waterfront create one of the most iconic views at the end of the waterfront. We come across one of the town's most recognizable landmarks, the mermaid statue, known in Portuguese as a sereia, sitting gracefully on the rocks and gazing out toward the Atlantic. The sculpture has become a favorite photo spot for visitors. We're now entering the historic center of Cascais, where the atmosphere becomes even more charming. The narrow cobblestone streets are lined with colorful buildings, boutique shops, and inviting. This is also one of the best places to experience local Portuguese cuisine, with plenty of restaurants serving fresh seafood, grilled fish, traditional pastries, and regional specialties. We've now arrived at Jardim de Visconde, where we're lucky enough to find a lively local market. It's a wonderful place to experience a different side of Cascais, away from the beaches and historic landmarks. As you stroll through the market, you'll discover a wide variety of locally made products, from traditional Portuguese specialties to handmade souvenirs that reflect the region's culture and craftsmanship. Many of the stalls also feature beautifully designed jewelry created by local artisans, making it a great place to find something unique to take home. Another highlight of the market is its selection of high-quality Portuguese ceramics, from hand-painted plates and colorful bowls to decorative tiles inspired by Portugal's famous ceramic traditions. These pieces combine timeless craftsmanship with modern design. Now, we're making our way through the lively streets of Cascais' historic center toward our final stop, Praia da Rainha, or Queen's Beach. Surrounded by golden cliffs and colorful seaside buildings, this small, sheltered beach is one of the most picturesque spots in the town. It earned its name because it was once the favorite beach of Queen Amelia of Portugal, who used it as a private bathing spot during the royal family's summer stays in Cascais. And with this beautiful view, our walk through Cascais comes to an end. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which place you'd like us to explore next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next adventure.